You are listening to SDO Isabela Radio-Based Instruction.
Learning never stops in Math Eskwela, your school on air.
Your partner in achieving fun learning experiences. Let's listen, enjoy, and have fun in learning mathematics. Stay tuned.
Good day, grade 4 learners! How are you today? I am sure that you are excited as we learn and explore together in the world of mathematics. Thus, relax and keep on listening as we go through our DepEd School on Air. I am your radio teacher, Teacher Karen B. Palatao. I'll be your math buddy throughout this learning episode. I will guide you as we unlock another chapter of your mathinic journey.
Yay!
Another day, another chance to learn something new. Before we start, be sure to have a comfortable place for you to work on. Also, don't forget to practice the safety health protocols to keep you and your family safe from COVID-19. Keep safe, kids!
Okay!
Get ready to open your mind and ears as we begin a brand new episode only here in Math Eskwela sa Isabela, your number one source of information to avoid confusion, especially in finding the solution. Before we start our lesson, be sure to have all your things with you, like your pen, notebook, and extra sheets of paper for you to work on. You can also bring water and snacks with you for you to maintain high energy level. I am pretty much sure that you are all energized for today.
Yay!
Alright, before we proceed to a fresh learning episode, let us recall our lesson last time. What is our previous topic all about? Very good! You learned in the previous lesson how to add or subtract similar fractions. What is similar fractions? Good! Fractions are said to be part of a given whole. They are of different kinds. There are sets of fractions which have the same denominators. We call these fractions as similar fractions. Similar fractions can be added. Let us answer the following exercises. Add the fractions. Write your answer in simplest form. Number 1. 2/5 plus 2/5. A. 2/5. Letter B. 3/5. Letter C. 4/5. And letter D. 1/5. What is your answer? Excellent, kids! It's letter C. 4/5. What about number 2? 5/12 plus 3/12. Letter A. 8/12. Letter B. 2/3. Letter C. 4/5. And letter D. 5/5 or 1. What is your answer, kids? Very good! It's letter B. 2/3. And number 3, 6/9 plus 2/9. What is your answer? A. 8/9. B. 9/9 or 1. Letter C. 7/9. Or letter D. 6/9. What is your answer, kids? Correct! It's letter A, 8/9. We are now done with the recap of the previous lesson in Mathematics 4, and it seems that you are all ready for another learning episode. Are you ready, learners? If you are ready, give me a resounding round of applause. At the end of this discussion, you are expected to perform addition and subtraction of dissimilar fractions. So based on the objectives, you already have an idea on what will be our topic for today. So what do you think it is? Very good, adding and subtracting of dissimilar fractions. Are you still with me, my dear grade 4 learners? Very good. I'm pretty much sure that you are still energized. Let us now start our new lesson. Can you add dissimilar fractions right away? What do you need to do to make dissimilar fractions easy to add or subtract? Let us analyze the problem. LJ and Therese help their father fix things in their house. They volunteer to paint their fence. After an hour, LJ has painted 2/4 of the fence while Therese has painted 3/8 of the fence. What part of the whole fence were they able to paint after an hour? What kind of fraction was given in the problem? What strategy do we need to use to find the answer to this problem? Excellent! LJ and Therese were able to paint 7/8 of the fence. You're doing great, grade 4. Today we are going to add and subtract the similar fractions. Class, in the given problem a while back, we can also solve this problem by adding the fractions. We know that when the denominators are the same, similar fractions, we can simply add the numerators and copy the denominator. Since the given fractions are not similar, we should change them first to similar fractions. And here are the steps. Step 1. We get the least common denominator or LCD or the least common multiple LCM of the denominators. We can make use of factor 3 or continuous division. Step 2. Solve for the equivalent fractions with the LCD being the denominator of the new fractions. Here's how you will do it. Divide the LCD by the denominator of the first fraction. Multiply the quotient by the numerator of the first fraction. The resulting product becomes by the numerator of the equivalent fraction while the LCD becomes the denominator. Do the same steps for the other given fraction. Divide the LCD by the denominator of the second fraction. Multiply the quotient by the numerator of the second fraction. The resulting product becomes the numerator of the equivalent fraction while the LCD becomes the denominator. I want you to add the fractions. Give your answer in simplest form. 2/5 plus 2/10 is? Very good. It is 3/5. How about when we add 3/6 plus 5/12? Excellent. It's 11/12. What about 7/15 plus 2/5? Correct. The answer is
13/15.
I want you to understand our lesson well. That's why I would like to remind you, my dear learners, to please listen carefully. Alright, I want you also to add the following dissimilar fractions. What is your answer when you add 2/3 and 3/5? Very good, kids. The answer is 1 and 4/5. How about when you add 1/4 and 2/6? The answer is 7/12. Are you still there, young mathematicians? Wow, that's great, mathinic learners. Your mathematics prowess is really amazing. Great job! How do you add the similar fractions? Very good. To add the similar fractions, first, find the least common denominator or LCD or the least common multiple or LCM of the denominators given. Letter B, change the fractions into similar fractions or find for the equivalent fractions. And then add and reduce the answer to lowest term if needed. Let us also add the following fractions. Number 1, 2/8 plus 3/4. What is your answer? Very good. The answer is 1. Number 2, 1/2 plus 2/6. What is your answer? Very good. The answer is 5/6. Number 3, 1/2 and 3/4. What is your answer? Excellent. The answer is 1 and 1/4. And number 4, 5/10 and 2/5. What is your answer? Correct. The answer is 9/10. And number 5, 1/2 and 2/3. What is your answer? Very good. The correct answer is 7/6 or 1 and 1/6. Now let us also try to subtract the similar fractions. Subtracting the similar fractions is quite different from subtracting similar fractions. When we subtract fractions, we have to see first if their denominators are the same. If they are not, we have to make these fractions similar first before we subtract them. Can you subtract the similar fractions right away? What do you need to do to make these similar fractions easy to subtract? Consider this problem. Grade 4 Sincerity has 36 students. A survey was made to identify how many of these students are members of the sports club and of academic club. The results of the survey showed that 4/9 of the students in the class belong to a sports club, and 1/3 of the class belong to an academic club. How many more students are in the sports club than in the academic club? Very good. The answer in the problem is 1/9. In subtracting the similar fractions, we have to change them first to similar fractions by finding the LCD of the fractions, finding their corresponding equivalent fractions. Let us try another example. What is 2/5 minus 2/10? Very good. The answer is 1/5. How about when you subtract 3/6 from 5/12? What is your answer?
Very good. The answer is 1/12.
Before we have your quiz, let us have a recap. How do we add the similar fractions? Very good. In adding the similar fractions, we have to change them first to similar fractions by finding the least common denominator or LCD of the fractions and then finding for its equivalent fraction. How do we subtract the similar fractions? Very good. In subtracting the similar fractions, we have to change them first to similar fractions by finding the LCD of the fractions and finding their corresponding equivalent fractions. Are you still with me, kids? Very good, children. It seems that you understood our lesson for today. You all deserve a resounding round of applause. Now, kindly bring out your paper and ball pen. Are you ready? Here is the following fractions that you are going to solve. 1 3/7 plus 2/4. I repeat, 3/7 plus 2/4. Number 2, 1/2 plus 3/8. Number 3, 3/4 plus 1/3. I repeat, number 3, 3/4 plus 1/3. Number 4, 3/5 plus 1/3. Number 5, 5/6 plus 3/4. Number 6, 2/5 minus 2/10. 7, 3/6 minus 5/12. Number 8, 7/15 minus 2/5. 9, 2/3 minus 3/5. And number 10, 2/6 minus 1/4. Alright, young mathematician, pens up. Let us now check your quiz. Are all excited? I'm pretty much sure that you are all excited. Okay, what is your answer for number 1? Very good. It's 13/14. How about number 2? Nice. It's 7/8. In number 3? Excellent. It is 1 and 1/12. How about in number 4? Correct. It is 14/15. How about in number 5? Nice. It is 1 and 7/12. What about in number 6? Correct. It is 1/5. In number 7? You got it. It is 1/12. How about in number 8? Good. It is 1/15. How about in number 9? Excellent. It's 1/15. And last number, very good. It is 1/12. Those who got perfect scores for the quiz, keep the fire burning. Those who got 6 to 9, job well done. And for those who got scores lower than 5, it's not yet too late for you to excel. There's always a room for improvement. That ends our learning episode for today. Congratulations everyone! If you have questions and clarifications, just contact and message your mathematics teacher. It has been a productive day for all of us, my dear grade 4 learners. You know, my dear learners, an end signals a new beginning. I may bid goodbye for now, but I know that you are again eager in waiting for the next episode. That ends our episode for today. On behalf of our scriptwriter for today's episode, Ma'am Roslyn M. Takaban, and the SDO Isabela RBI production team, this is Teacher Karen B. Palatao extending our sincerest gratitude to you, my dear students, who enthusiastically be with us from the beginning up to the end of this episode. Don't forget to practice the different health protocols like frequent washing of hands and wearing face masks while staying at home to keep you and your family safe from COVID-19. Stay tuned for the next episodes. Goodbye, kids!
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.